Lisa Parks is a Democratic nominee for the state Senate District 31 race, and she will be facing Republican Clint Penzo in the November election. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us today on 4029 News on the Record. Tell us a little bit about your district, District 31, and a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, Una. Thank you so much for having me on again. I think, what is this, our second or third time meeting like this?
Yes.
So, thank you so much. It feels like, it's been a while by now. Yes, I'm Lisa Parks. I live in Taneytown, just outside of Taneytown. If you'll remember, and I know that you do, I entered this race back in November of last year. And really at that time, it was in the special election to finish out the term of the old district. The district has changed a little bit. So now it's Senate District 31, and that covers Springdale, Taneytown, Elm Springs, or most of it, at least the Washington County side of it, Johnson, and just a little tiny bit of Fayetteville. It used to take in more of Fayetteville, but primarily Springdale. I think it covers almost all of Springdale and Taneytown. I have lived in Taneytown for about 18 years now. I live here with my husband and my family. My mother lives right next door to us, and I am an attorney. I've been a public defender. I was a public defender for about 17 years, and then was a child welfare attorney, and have recently entered private practice. I went to law school as a single mother, and so I know how hard it can be to, for families to just make ends meet sometimes. So I've just got a lot of background that I think makes me well suited for this legislative position.
Since you brought it up, we are going to talk about that special election. You ran against Colby Fulfer. He was a Republican nominee. He won that race. Why do you think this is why do you think you have a better chance for this District 31, the newly drawn district?
So that's a really, really good question. We, first of all, our team, my family, all of us went to bed that night a little, feeling like we had lost an election by 34 votes at the time. And now that they've counted the provisionals, it's 32. But the next morning really woke up with just messages from folks and messages of hope and what we had accomplished. And so we saw a lot of progress in just, we came within 32 votes of winning that seat. And so we think Arkansas is ready to just keep moving forward with some ideas that need to be heard in the legislature. We feel like the folks of Senate District 31, which now is very more condensed about, around Springdale and Johnson and Taneytown and Elm Springs, we feel like those voices are ready to be heard. And I think just the results of that special election in February show that. I think it really gave us the message that people are ready to have their voices heard, and we want to do that for them.
Now, after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, Arkansas's trigger law went into effect here, virtually banning all abortions with only one exception, the life of the mother in a medical emergency. What are your thoughts on this? I believe you are pro-choice.
So it's interesting that you asked that question, because that is just where we are today. I remember back in the special election, we entered the race to strengthen kids. That was, the big basis for deciding to run and deciding to try to win that seat for the residents of this district. That hasn't changed, but our landscape has changed. It has changed a lot. And, just like you said, with this Roe decision, it puts the decisions back in the hands of the state legislatures. We've seen in Arkansas and in other states similar to Arkansas that might not be what Arkansans actually want to be that as you said, that trigger law kicked in and was became effective almost immediately. It does not allow for any exceptions for rape or incest. And I think the things that we're hearing from people in the community, the feedback that we're hearing is that that's not what Arkansans want. They would like to see, and I know there's a lot politically on both sides of this issue, but we you know, we're hearing from Arkansans that it's too extreme at this point, that there need to be exceptions for rape and incest at a minimum. We're hearing the horror stories across the country, you know, of 10 and 12-year-old girls not having access to the services they need. And you know, we just don't believe Arkansans want that.
All right, we're going to continue this discussion in just about 2 minutes here on 4029 News on the Record. We'll be right back with Lisa Parks, State Senate Democratic nominee for District 31.